What it is, it ain't, and what it ain't, it is the theme of a Virgoing.
You guys just come to Missoula. You guys have been here for how long?
3 days.
3 days. You guys like it?
I guess. A lot of hippies.
What's wrong with it?
Too many hippies.
Too many hippies? What do you think about Missoula?
It's very pretty.
Is it?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Would you come back?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, probably.
What do you guys think about the river?
It's really pretty. It's natural. It's not man-made.
Are you guys going to college?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Mike, and I got a whole buttload of questions for you.
Okay, great.
If the world were to end tomorrow, what would you do? Where would you go?
Before it ended?
Yeah, before it ended. I would say theoretically you had 36 hours,
36 hours.
and it was going to end inevitably. You couldn't stop it.
Well, first I'd go to the liquor store,
I like this guy.
and I would pick up some booze, and then I think I would go to my grandmother and grandfather's gravesite. If it were this time of year, if it were cold outside, I'd go somewhere indoors, and I would drink, and hopefully take some friends with me, and we would drink and wait for the world to end.
You're first. Okay. All right, my name's Mike. Your name is?
Kyle.
All right, what do you prefer? Do you like white socks or do you like plaid socks, or what's your preference?
Most of my socks are white, but I enjoy Argyle socks and black socks and stuff.
All right.
Argyle socks.
Do you guys work?
I'm looking for a job right now.
I'm working 2 jobs right now.
What do you do?
I work as a janitor at St. Patrick's Hospital, and I work at Zimmerino's as a pizza cook.
Pizza guy.
Yeah.
I like this guy too.
Yeah, dude.
All right. The last guy we talked to, he just wanted to get drunk, so of course I liked him.
All right, my name is Mike. What's your guys' names? Wes?
Nice to meet you.
Mike.
Jesse. All right.
What do you guys think about Missoula?
It's great. It's a great place to live.
You like Missoula?
Paradise.
It's paradise.
I think it's a crap hole, but that's just me.
If you were to change one thing about Missoula, what would it be?
Ooh, gosh, that's a tough question.
I'd like to not work.
Everybody be rich and you not work.
I think that's everybody's dream.
It's a classic.
The way.
But, it would suck.
More money doing
More money. Yeah.
That's bad.
That's not too expensive.
All right, what's your name?
Aaron Young.
And you're from Missoula?
I spent some time in Missoula by way of Seattle and a couple other locales.
Oh, that's cool. I used to live in Seattle and Linwood.
Nice.
You going to USC?
No, not at all. UM or whatever. Went to Cornish for a while out in Seattle. So.
Oh no, USC is the this Saturday United States of Consciousness. It's a 4,000 person rave.
I don't rave that much. My pants, they're not big enough.
I hear you.
So.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question real quick. If the world were to end tomorrow, what would you do?
I would find a loophole for sure. I don't know. I don't really believe the world ends. Time is a continuum. All those esoteric things. So yeah, I just find myself in another world probably.
Sweet. What is better, peace or war?
Peaceful war is probably the symbiotic answer that I'd give, just because I like anything in a gray area. So yeah, peacefully at war. Maybe a quiet storm or something like that.
Quiet storm.
Be it that it's raining.
Get that car.
Yeah.
You gotta get that car.
Is there a car show going on with this one?
And what's your name, sir?
My name is Chris.
And your name, ma'am?
Nikki.
If you were to change one thing about Missoula, what would it be?
Give myself a live music venue.
And you?
Have all the musical, passionate people in town get together and collaborate towards getting a very giant, very successful music venue.
Pretty cool. Well, does the university help or hinder Missoula?
Helps.
Helps.
I think it helps a lot. Do you believe in God? If so, why? Or if not, why?
I don't know which God you're referring to.
No. Because I'm very young and inexperienced and naive, and I have a lot to learn. And if he's out there, I feel like there's a journey this long. I'm like, I'm over here.
God's found her, but she hasn't found God.
I hear you.
Jesus loves me, but he hasn't taken me out to dinner yet.
How far can you guys walk in one day?
Never been tested. Don't know.
Are you guys college students? You guys go to
Yeah. One, Forrest Gump.
No doubt.
How far can you walk in one day?
As far as these retro throwback dead stock corporate shredded document insulated shoes can take me.
Were they assembled by small children in Malaysia?
Yeah, they're all relatives of mine. That's how I got out here, is these shoes. I assembled them myself when I was a small child and decided to leave the family like corporate slavery business and found my way working at the esteemed Liquid Planet coffee shop plug.
Perfect.
What's your guys' names?
I'm Maddie.
I'm Megan.
Maddie and Megan.
Wait, is this just for
Show or what? Is it wireless? Oh, cool. All right.
Nice.
All right. Did you know mad cow disease is actually a protein complex?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I have a few protein complexes. I'm currently working them out with my psychotherapist. They're thinking about giving me medication. It's an anti-mad cow cure.
I spent 5 years as a vegan and read about mad cow disease a lot.
We got questions about vegans.
How perfect.
I think Megan would like to skip right to them.
That's possible. What percentage of Missoula do you think is vegetarian?
Oh, I would go for 8 or 9.
8 or 9%.
It's definitely above the national average.
Because the university, the large amount of granola, the big food store, what else?
High quality granola. No. I think that culture has become kind of self-perpetuating, and there's a certain culture in Missoula that grows on its own.
I love meat. I love bloody cow.
Hey,
The younger the better. That's what I always say. The younger the better. I like veal. I like baby cow.
lamb and veal appeal.
Veal is a vegetarian's nightmare.
Are you guys paranoid of the government?
Not necessarily. At times.
Do you think we could live without the government?
Could live without the government? Probably not at first very organized.
City level, but not I mean, we've got a
We need government. We need
here. It's
government.
just a mess. I mean, it's just I don't agree with the particular one we have.
I don't agree with what we have, but we need government.
Do you guys prefer salted or unsalted?
Salted.
Unsalted?
Salted.
Salted? Apparently you're a smoker. That was my next question.
It's bad. It's a bad disease.
What is the meaning of life?
Yeah.
Some good questions,
Just
huh?
stumpers, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
you know it. We thought about this. Actually, he did. I'm just here to do the interview, so I'm here for the publicity.
I need a woman, so.
I'm trying to think of a metaphor of it. Well, the stoplight
Some
is a
witty
perfect
answer.
metaphor for life. The green means go, and the red means stop, and that's better.
If the world were to end tomorrow, where would you guys go?
Right here.
What would you do? Like if you had like 36 hours and it was inevitable that you guys were gonna die, what would you guys do?
I'd hang out with my wife and dogs somewhere cool.
Yeah, and probably
By a
around
river
here
somewhere.
somewhere.
I'd rob a bank. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of.
What are they gonna do? Put you in prison for 35 hours?
Yeah, that'd be a shitty way to spend the last 35 hours.
There'd have to be a lot of love making, a lot of fornicating.
Yeah.
Have you ever lied about being cool in high school?
Oh yeah.
Of course.
What do you think's cool in high school?
What I think's cool in high school?
Yeah. Like, what do you think that the kids today think is cool in high school?
Titties.
Yeah, thongs.
Like this over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But thankfully, there's some high school kids playing in a brass band on the corner too, so that's cool to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think the kids in Missoula need more supervision or more curriculum, or just?
Actually, I think this town gives a lot to their kids.
Yeah, growing up here would be a really cool place to grow up.
That's why I keep
Definitely.
my daughter here. My wife grew up here. So.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, you guys. You guys are great. If provoked, would you fight or flee?
If I was provoked, I'm provoked all the time, and I usually just walk away. I don't flee, but I don't encourage a confrontation.
I understand.
Does that look like somebody that would ride that bike as a fighter? No.
No.
Okay.
No, not at all. That's great though.
I'm here today to talk about the bison issue in West Yellowstone. They're killing the bison. The last wild herd of bison in West Yellowstone, the Department of Livestock is slaughtering them each year because of the disease brucellosis, which cattle brought here in the first place from Europe. And I think it's unjust and unright, and I think that they should be managing the elk population more thoroughly because they also carry the disease brucellosis. And there's an awesome group out there, the Buffalo Field Campaign, and they have a website. You can check it out. But also, I think that more Native people need to get involved because it is the last wild, free-roaming herd of buffalo in America, and I think that more people should know about it because I hope that they're still there for our grandchildren and for our ancestors to come. And thank you.
Well, here we are outside of the world-famous Roxy. And I hear that it's also the Center for the International Wildlife Film Festival and Media Center. Sorry. The IWFF. I'm sure they got a website somewhere, too. And we're at the show, We'll give you a zoom in of the flyer, too. It's right here. Can we see that? All right, great. We're at the Roxy. We're about to go inside the show, and it's 11:35. Peace.
All right, here's a classic. If the world was to end tomorrow, what would you guys do?
Go back to California.
How long of a drive is it? Like 16 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like 30?
12 hours.
I got like 16, 20, and 30.
I never drove it.
Do you guys pick your scabs?
No.
You do? No, actually I don't.
I try not to.
She picks it.
Are you guys paranoid of the government?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Take care.
How far can you guys walk in one day? You guys look like walkers.
Pretty far. Really far.
Are you guys brothers? You guys look like... All right. Sweet. You guys look like brothers. I don't know why. Maybe it's the hair.
Might be the head.
Are you paranoid of the government?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Because I think that they're more organized than I am, and so therefore they get away with a lot of stuff that I would never even dream of doing in the first place, like going to war.
Well, that's actually leads to my next question. Topic of war. What do you think about this quote? It says, "Freedom is slavery, war is peace, ignorance is bliss."
I think that statement comes from a long time ago when they fought wars differently. And I think the war now is, we're supposed to have a global awareness. So I think we should make war obsolete. Because it's time for war to go.
All right, here we go. All right, and I'm sure this has something to do with the International Wildlife Film Festival. This too. And the office is upstairs. Hey, Chris.
It doesn't matter that school's out.
What is your favorite restaurant?
I'm a Sawadi kind of guy.
Where?
Sawadi.
Where's that at?
It's a Thai restaurant across the street from the courthouse on Broadway.
Oh, that's cool. I like Thai. You like shirt?
We love you, long time.
Yeah. No, I'll pass. But I'll still go to your show. I like the Vietnamese place, over there by Oscar.
What? Yeah, the show's gonna be fun.
Show's gonna be fun, and well, you want to, throw a plug for the show?
Yeah, although this is probably going to air a month after it happens. We do cool electronic laptop shows at various spots. Tonight it's at the Rocks.
And where do you work?
I work at Ear Candy Music.
And one last question. Do you think that monkeys escaping from South Africa and attacking you in the middle of the night will be any concern to you in the next 5 years?
Now that I've laid off the hallucinogens, no.
Ditto.
What shape best describes you guys? I don't know. You?
Hair. Big butt.
Hair's a stick.
A stick.
Hey, we got a balloon here. That's probably And you?
I don't know.
Think about it.
What?
I look like a big butt.
All right, I think that'll do. You guys were great. Thanks. What do you think about the situation in Iraq and Iran right now, as of this point?
Oh, well, I think it saddens me. I think war always saddens people because people are killed. And especially when you import your wars and have them on other people's ground and kill their people, it's not good karma having people being killed on the planet.
I heard along the grapevine that Osama bin Laden had been captured. The government has just not told us about it. I heard along the line that Osama bin Laden had been captured, and the government has kept that a secret so they can stay in Iraq. What do you think about that? Do you think that would be true, or what's your opinion on that?
I don't know what they've done. They've made some big mistakes. The leaks about the tortured interiors at that place. And I think that they need to stay in the place to protect their interests. So, that's war is kind of like a business venture, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you were attacked by a man with a knife for your money, and you didn't have none, what would you do?
I would say, put the knife away. I have no money.
All right, I got a really good one for you.
Okay.
What color are your panties?
My panties are white.
Would you show them?
Here on the street?
Sure, why not? No, I'm just joking.
No. But I do panty shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, but you have to pay.
You were great.
All right.
Are you guys smokers?
I am. Smokers, no.
Do you guys think that smoking's bad in Missoula? Do you think there's a lot of smokers?
I do. I think it's a problem.
Do you guys think it's real bad? Does it like really bug you?
No, it doesn't bother me. It's a personal decision, and it doesn't interfere with my actions too often, so I don't give a shit.
How long have you guys been in Missoula?
My whole life.
2 years.
If you could change one thing about it, what would it be?
About Missoula?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd change anything. I love the diversity here. It's great.
It's pretty good. I think a little bit more of a musical scene would be good.
Yeah.
We have
jazz clubs.
Yeah.
Definitely. Most definitely. Yeah. Do you think Walmart is an evil corporation?
Yes. I do.
All right.
The only jobs, man.
Have you guys ever tried to pull apart a grilled cheese sandwich?
It's hard.
I have.
Without like tearing the bread? I know I have. You guys have had to do it.
I worked at Double Front for a while, and yes, I had made grilled cheese sandwiches for a while.
Is your guys' car locked?
Yes.
Yes. Good job. Do you guys think theft around Missoula is bad?
From what I hear, it is. Nothing of mine's been ripped off, but I've heard other people's, my friends' stuff gets ripped off.
Yeah, my roommate's bike was just ripped off not too long ago, so.
Hype man Kenny.
Hype man Kenny?
Yeah.
And we were at the Roxy. We get extreme close up on that. What time is it here? It's about 11:15. We're at Chris's Electronica show, and this is Kenny, and it's your birthday, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
How old are you today?
Deuce 1.
Deuce 1?
Yeah.
Are you sober right now?
Yeah, I know. It was a shit show last night.
There's a gas station over there, man.
I'm about to go down to the bars.
Yeah, I hear you. We hear you. All right, so, and you have a show on KBGA?
Kabuja.
Kabuja?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
8 to 10 Saturday nights. Borderline Profits.
KBGA, right?
Yep. But it's not as good as Borderline Profits.
Can we cut to Chris? That's Chris, in case you don't remember. Are you spinning on the show?
My radio show.
No, are you spinning on it?
Tonight, or not, my radio show.
Are you playing here too? Oh, I was gonna say. Do you? You manipulate and all that? That's pretty cool, man. What kind of music?
Everything.
And what's your slot?
I have 5.
What?
5.
All right, well, let's finish this up real quick, okay? We're gonna ask you some questions here.
Sounds good.
What is God? All right, we'll edit that out.
Oh, sorry.
We just do the bleep thing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I can curse then.
All right, go for it. What is your worst fear, Kenny?
Oh, that's a really good one. No, I can think of my worst nightmare. It's a reoccurring one. Is that good enough?
That's way good.
Okay. For some reason, it's like back in grade school, like I'd say around 3rd grade. And it's my music teacher, and for some reason, she always makes me count to 1,000,000, and I can't do it in time. That's weird. It's really scary. I don't know why it doesn't sound scary.
You dude. No, I can definitely see how that is. I actually haven't had a recurring dream, but I've kind of wanted one a little bit.
I haven't had it in about a year, but.
How much do you get it?
I don't know. It was like a.
Kind of often recurring, you know?
Yeah, I'd say a good. I've had that dream a good 20 times, I'd say.
Damn. Did you really make it count to 1,000,000?
No.
Oh.
No.
Weird.
I don't get it.
Where will the human race be in 20 years?
I don't know. I don't know that I want to know.
Yeah, me neither. What percent of Missoula is vegetarian? Are you vegetarian?
No, I'm not. I couldn't tell you. Not enough are.
Not enough.
That means that the more that are vegetarian, the more meat for me.
All right. Who is the most important person in history?
Who's the most important person in history?
Yeah.
That would have to be Jesus Christ. For any and every reason you can think of.
What is your favorite car?
PT Cruiser.
There you go.
Chrysler PT Cruiser. I'm saving for one right now.
They're cool.
They are very cool.
Must I ask myself why I exist? I feel like a freak. This world is a circus. Just trying to find myself as well as my purpose. And if I was Santa Claus, I'd fight for the cause. Wouldn't expect nothing in return. I'd give you everything you want. I'd be everything you need. And you could take my hand and I could take the lead. And if I was Santa Claus, I'd fight for the cause. Wouldn't expect nothing in return. I'd give you everything you want. I'd be everything you need. And you could take my hand and I could take the lead. Got nothing but gifts. Keep it up in my wits. Got me drunk on the fifth and now we stuck in the ditch. And as dumb as it gets, I'ma run you some fibs. I wanna touch your lips, I wanna rub your hips. Put a glove on the fist, for the love that exists. We'll keep bumping the hits to get my bucket of chips. From the Bloods and the Crips to the skateboarding chicks. Put the atmosphere on your Christmas wish list. Nothing but gifts, keep it up in my wits. Got me drunk on a fifth, and now we stuck in the ditch. And as dumb as it gets, I'ma run you some fibs. I wanna touch your lips, I wanna rub your hips. Put a glove on the fist, for the love that exists. We'll keep bumping the hits to get my bucket of chips. From the Bloods and the Crips to the skateboarding chicks. Put the atmosphere on your Christmas wish list.
Pretty awesome. Are you paranoid of your government?
The government's paranoid of me or something. Yeah, why not? I'm paranoid about a lot of things, though. It's a bad habit. I chew my nails.
How do you feel about the hemp situation?
Never going to happen. Plus, a lot of my friends' livelihoods really rely on never decriminalizing and never legalizing for any purpose hemp or any of its psychotropic derivatives. So please keep the cops on the street busting the kids. Please keep my friends buying brand new big screen plasma TVs, because that's the kind of economy I'm all about. There's a black market and there's a green market, and yeah, either or.
And the green sometimes on the black market.
Absolutely. We'll color fuse there.
Well, do you prefer plain socks or print socks?
I prefer those little ped socks that you buy in the women's section at like any kind of like Target store, so it looks like you're not wearing socks, but when you take your shoes off at someone else's house, you blush.
Ah, I got me some of those.
Yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about.
I do. How often do you clean under your fingernails?
Well, I just told you I was biting my nails due to my government paranoia, so I just don't have that. The dirt doesn't come. It's mostly the dirt on my teeth that used to be on my fingernails that kind of transfers that way.
All right. What do you think is the most needed thing in Missoula?
Jobs. Jobs, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, at every level.
You guys can't get a job?
No, I mean, my job as a restaurant worker will flourish when other people can say more.
Do you think you guys should make more money?
I'm happy, but yeah. I mean, I don't feel like there's an injustice being done to me because I understand the way it is here. But
okay. Oh, let me see here.
Do you guys like your parents?
Yes.
Okay. There's just so many questions and so little time.
No, they what is your guys' worst fear? It's like spider monkeys or something, or or like a.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really. Worst fear. It's a tough one.
You know, that my child's life won't be as good as mine. You know, classic.
Yeah.
How do you think the environment's doing around Missoula?
I understand it's gotten better from like the 70s, like the air quality, surprisingly. But I mean, I come from the East Coast, so yeah. But it's the whole mining thing. Yeah,
That's what the industry here needs to change to, is not environmentally nasty.
I think Montana as a whole has a good environment.
When do you guys think the world will end?
2012.
For sure. What makes you think that?
Because I guess the Mayan calendar ends then, and then like the Egyptian calendar ends then, and there's some ancient Chinese calendar.
Well, shit, that only gives me about 3 years to party, huh?
Big conspiracy for that.
They just end.
They just end.
They just didn't know how to see any further than that.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
But they all end at the same time.
Right.
How do you think America's affected by cannabis? The big Chiba.
I think it's affected. I think it's a positive thing, mostly. I mean, yeah, for the most part, exactly. It's kind of all to the individual, but I think it's less harmless than alcohol.
Do you think they should legalize marijuana?
Yes.
Why?
I mean, if alcohol's legal, tobacco's legal. I mean, it does less harm than those two combined. Medicinally, for sure.
Did you get her on tape? Thank you. I want a copy of that.
Medicinally, for sure. I think should be decriminalized.
Yeah, just
Tolerated.
Too many people get. I mean, you have to pay for people to be in jail for something.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of issues.
You guys got a lighter?
I actually do. That's kind of slick. What is God to you guys?
Water.
I was just thinking about this. I don't know. Children.
That's actually what I would have said. Is my kids. You know, that's the best thing.
All the things that are bigger than you.
Homecoming. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was just a moment of these will be the definitions, another stimulus that cause your growing. Homecoming. Sometimes it was good, other times contradicted, but no matter where I stood, I still managed to stand. The last time I laughed this hard, I was a child. It was the type of giggle that would make a young mother smile. I can't remember the why, but the wallpaper patterns had me running in circles, trying to defend my Saturn. Just me and my box of Machiavellian cheese. All I really want to do is show you my disease. She didn't have the courage to kiss me goodnight, but I'ma give you my word that everything will be alright. Like what the fuck, this phone is disconnected. Just my luck, I need advice before my love gets misdirected. Yes, it's just another symptom of, just another victim of the warfare and those caught between Sean and the sun. Did I mention the drugs that used to make us spew forth? Carried barely half the pleasure of a pack of Newports. Breathe it in, breathe it out, what it really be about. I'm trying to lose and elude all excuses to scream and shout. Every moment I spent wishing my parents back together would have been better lent to preparing me for the weather. Rocking my t-shirt that reads whatever, all in an effort to relieve the pressure. That Minnesota good sleep.